Welcome to The Journal, your online stop to the world of Centennial College. I'm your host, Jeyanthan Jeyaratnam.
And I'm your host, Linda Mensah. Today on our show, we have some wonderful documentaries to show you. If you're new to watching our show, you should know that all of these documentaries are courtesy of the students from Centennial College. We also have a live performance from Centennial students, Sam Chestman.
Each documentary took countless hours of hard work from every student. The Journal is one show where students get to show their voice. We have 4 documentaries to show you today. Our first story centers on Fashion Studio 7 magazine's editor-in-chief, Al Mondragon, who is a local print business owner. Al's professional career has skyrocketed, and we are going to show you what has influenced him in his career. Let's take a look.
Hi, this is Al from Fashion Studio 7 magazine. Just want to tell you a little bit about our publication. We're an online fashion lifestyle magazine.
I've been in the print and graphics industry for over 25 years, and I always had something to say. And I always wanted to have my own magazine. I just didn't know what I wanted to focus on. And one of the guys said, why don't we just go digital? And this is probably about 7 years ago, 6 years ago, where there was really nothing out there in terms of e-magazine. And he said, why don't we see if we can go online? Well, first the creative part. And I'll take a look at, see what's happening in the city of Toronto or the surrounding areas. First it's the GTA surrounding areas, and we find out what events, what fashion shows, what's happening that time of the year. And then we start programming it, what we want in it. And we get all kinds of PR companies sending us information about their clients or different events that they want us to be there to cover. And so we start putting together what's important, what's going to be easiest to cover, and the time factor. Do we have enough time to cover this and get this one in? And so we cover play openings, CD release parties, musician interviews, shows, fashion shows, all kinds of different events in the city of Toronto that makes Toronto unique. It came about by looking around things in our society, things that we can look at, things that are changing, things that we can measure in terms of ethics and morals and things that are fun. But I think everything we do and everything we say has to have a foundation to it. And my foundation is do not lie, do not steal. Treat everybody with respect and honesty. And honor your mother and your father. You know, I believe in family, and I believe in family unities and family values. And these things here, if we believe that God created, which I believe he did, and this is for all those evolutionists out there, but I believe he did, and I do believe he did it in 6 days, and on the 7th day he rested. I definitely do believe this. And I believe that if that's the case, and God created, then we created all from one parent. And I think we're all equal, whether it's different colors and different nationalities or male and females. So to portray a woman, we have to portray with dignity and honesty and sincerity. I don't want to show a lot of skin. We'll show something, but there has to be something. I don't mind sensuality, but within reason. You know, show it, but you don't have to take nudity or apply nudity in a magazine to make a point. I think we've lost ourselves in terms of that. I think that women have to have, I think our society has to go back to morals and to more ethics. I think that's something that we have lost. And to portray our women, our sisters, our daughters, our mothers, in a light that they shouldn't be portrayed in, I have problems with that. I have problems that we should be inclined to respect them more. It's a grassroots magazine, and I'm looking for something that has depth to it in terms of more than just a surface issue. If it's a fashion show, cool, but I want to find something that makes that fashion show unique. We've been on issue number 19, and we're still looking at Mayor Ford for the issue, but sure. This one here was fantastic. Sean, you did an amazing job at staying in uniform with all the other ones. Carl did a fantastic job with the programming of this issue.
I think as well too, we were talking about the format in which the magazine is going to be presented. So I know the whole idea of upgrading the magazine to something that is a bit more mobile friendly. It's also pretty exciting as well too. Yeah. And we're going to be incorporating a few new features that will make the magazine, not only more shareable but more inclusive of everyone when it comes to like users and stuff like that. So I think that's pretty.
It's amazing, the technology out there. So if you're not blogging, blog. Find something to blog about. And that's the start, that's the root of it. So we're still learning the secrets. We're still trying to explore different things, and we're working on issue number 18, and this thing has been out for what? 4 or 5 years now. And we're still programming, reprogramming, trying to find what works and what doesn't work.
Wow, Linda, you directed that? Fantastic job.
Thanks, Jay. Next, we take a peek into the artistic world. King Smooth is an up-and-coming rapper and filmmaker. Justin Surran takes us on a behind-the-scene look at this artist. Let's take a look at his history in this short documentary.
I'm ready. Now, let's go.
Music is a means of expression. To some, like myself, it is an everyday pastime, a happy medium within our lives, while to others, it is considered powerful enough to live for. This is the story of one musician's 20-year-long journey to pursue his craft and love for music.
My name is King Smooth. I am a rapper, singer, producer from Toronto. My passion's simple. My passion's music. Since I was 14, I decided that I'm gonna pursue this thing called music, you know what I mean? When I was 14, I didn't really know much about it. I was just writing raps, freestyling with friends. But then my mom bought me my first piece of equipment on my birthday, and from there, me and my cousin, we were experimenting, making beats. Then I got into production, and then from there, it was just like, everything was just going hand in hand. So I just pursued it more and more and more, perfected it more and more, and here I am, man.
When the ink touched the white of the paper, chalk outlines, yellow caution tape haters, silence of the lambs, y'all niggas speaking Hannibal, you scared of the truth, and that is understandable. I'm wise, no hour connect, spit heaters by the minute, sowing 60, meet your hour of death.
I was stuck in my ways when I was 16, like really, you couldn't break me as far as like doing pop or crossing over and doing anything else. Nowadays, with so much influences that I've had, I could do anything. I've done pop music, I've done dance, I've done hip hop, rap, reggae. I've done it all.
I was so into you. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Oh, I hate you.
The album I just released, I called it Evolution 3D. Reason I called it Evolution 3D simply because up until this point, I've been a rapper, producer, and I kind of dove into the R&B world and the singing world. I've always had the ability to sing, but I decided that evolution, I'm evolving. Like, I'm not just the rapper anymore or the producer anymore. I'm now a singer, I'm now an engineer, I'm now, you know what I mean? And I call it 3D because there's 3 dimensions to me: rapper, singer, producer. It's an appreciation thing with me. It's money would be nice, yes, don't get me twisted, but I like the appreciation, the credit, the praise. I appreciate that.
Put all those things and get a check mark. Put them like kind of like here, going down here.
I'm doing this music stuff for myself because at the end of the day, it's like that's the passion I have for music. Honestly, if I didn't even make a single dollar at music, I'd still probably be doing it. So I just know like this is where I gotta be in my life.
That man is an inspiration to all artists.
That's right, Linda. Now let's take a look at the Glebe Road United Church. They have a small congregation, but how does that affect their community programs? Let's take a look.
There is poverty. even in this part of town. And I think a lot of people aren't aware of that.
The Davisville Young Anglican community is known as young and eligible. So there are a lot of young and wealthy people here. But there's also a lot of people here who are not that wealthy. They live in this neighborhood and have their whole lives. As their rents have gone up, they have not been able to afford to pay for them. But they can't move because this is their community. This is where they live. This is their doctors, their schools. And so there's increasing need for food programs, for housing programs. We've done 2 of these concerts in the past, and this time around we wanted to kind of expand the repertoire and appeal to a broader range.
That, you know, a fundraiser needs to have a popular aspect. So yes, we still did arias and art songs, but I felt that it was important for us to do a little bit more Broadway and do some of that crossover rep.
It's no secret that churches nowadays struggle financially, partly in our case primarily because of numbers. Our congregation just isn't big enough to sustain the size of this building and what we need to do. And so we have been on pins and needles with what the future of our congregation might be. So we've been really doing a huge push in the last 2 years or so to fundraise and to get as many people through the doors as we can to hopefully ignite something in them, that even if it's just their curiosity and they come back once, that they'll come again, that at least they know we're here. And we want to do more outreach and more involvement in the community. And right now our funds don't allow us to do that. So by doing an event like this, not only are we helping to sustain the church community itself, but we're pushing towards being able to help others in the community as well. So it's important to us.
I got rhythm, I got music, I got mom and who can ask for anything more? I've got daisies in green pasture, I got mom and who can ask for anything more?
Our small congregation is filled with enthusiastic, wonderful, talented people who are very interested in making a difference, particularly in this community.
What wonderful performances from the people at Glebe Road United Church, a truly inspiring community.
Folks, you may have heard of this next man in our next story. He is known for his hit Lobby Bum and has created a buzz around the Twitterverse. Let's take a look at the creation of Cliff Jackson's hit single, Lobby Bum.
Yo, my name is Cliff Jackson. Most people know me as Nag Champa Ranks.
And I really do love him, and there's a lot of great qualities about him, but this is, I don't know, so it's a difficult one to deal with.
Yo!
But
Look what I found. I forgot I even had this game changer right here. Know what I mean? Some trumpet on that. Yeah, today we're going to record my first single, Lobby Bum, which I wrote a while back, but I'm going to lay it down now, put it on wax. Well, not really on wax, but, I just like saying it. I'm a little older than most people would be, if they were starting a rap career, but I just believe that it's never too late to start. You've got to follow your dreams. There's age is just a number, like that Outkast song, whereas it's just under 3,000. Age ain't nothing but a number. I like that song because it reminds me that age ain't nothing but a number. So I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do whenever I happen to want to do it, and nothing's gonna keep me back because people told Kanye that he wasn't gonna make it. People told Jay-Z he wasn't gonna make it. All these people have been told, you ain't gonna make it. The drummers that I admire are probably John Bonham and whoever Snoop Dogg uses. Yeah, I'm also a fan of Daft Punk for sure, mad respect. We're gonna have sponsorship. I'm thinking IKEA, because I've got lots of IKEA furniture, and so I'll throw IKEA names into my raps. I wish they had pizzas at IKEA. They got other good food. They got hot dogs. Yeah, hot dogs for $1. Sick furniture and reasonable prices. Reasonable prices. Sick furniture and reasonable prices. I'm gonna eat.
I'm Kyle. I'm Cliff's roommate.
Yo, IKEA, you got the sickest furniture, reasonable prices. You got cheap food, and I love all the prices. Yeah.
He seems to think he's got something. His girlfriend seems to back him up.
Yo, what rhymes with prices? Prices. Mices. Vices, yo. Yo, IKEA, you got sick furniture, reasonable prices. I'm about to give up all of my vices. That makes no sense. Is that good? You like that?
Yeah. I don't care what the weird man does as long as he pays his rent.
You know, we're gonna be just going after social media. We're gonna do like a Twitter blitz and YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, just be all over that stuff. Nag Champa ranks this, Nag Champa ranks that. I'm gonna try and do live shows for sure in the first year. Gotta write more tunes, but then I'm getting out there, I'm gonna tour. That's second year plan, tour. But mainly social media is going to be key because these people that are coming up now, up and comers, Justin Bieber, how did he get discovered? YouTube. So I came upon this sign, this fucking tag here, Swans Forever. No, it'll be Swans for Never, you know what I'm saying? Swans for Never. Fuck. Yo, it doesn't work. Ah, shit. Yo, we gotta get more spray paint. Fuck. Yo, you know what? It's a thought that counts. Let's get out of here. Okay, yo, we got another can from the car. I'm gonna try it again. Yo, Swans for Never. Yeah. Yo, coming at you, Swans. I don't know who the fuck you think you are, but you got beef now with Nag Champa ranks. This shit's gonna blow up. Hopefully this will get picked up on Twitter, start a Twitter battle, and then this, oh man, I can just see this whole neighborhood's gonna become a battleground. Right now we're in the studio, yo. We're gonna lay down the tracks on air. We're not actually on air, it's not live, but that's what happens when you're recording. One day though, we're gonna be on air live. I can't wait. But right now, just recording Lobby Bum.
I think that he's just so raw and he's so real that I think that he's got it. He knows exactly how to get through to the kids these days, and I want to be there to I want to be there to support him. Attack it fierce. Attack it like a shark would attack a seal. I just feel that he's really representing what we want to come through in the new age of hip hop, and if that happens to be about a lobby bum, then maybe that's what it's about these days, because that shit's real. That's all.
His toenails were too long. His stench was too strong.
Don't fucking touch the mic. Don't touch the fucking mic. It's not that my wife yells at me on a daily basis, but it's that she yells at me on a daily basis. She doesn't really believe in him.
Came home. Lovey bum, bum. I can't do it if I'm not I feel like I have to touch the mic sometimes, or else I can't do it.
Like, think of this as like, this is heavenly.
Mm-hmm.
You want to touch it, but don't touch it.
Right.
Touch it.
It's just, I'm used to seeing live music videos where they're like up in the...
But this...
I like that look.
I'm scared. No, I'm not scared. No, I know that we're okay. We're going to do all right. I got a few other... No, I don't have a few other things I had. This is it. This is all I have.
So, here we are in the studio, all wrapping up. I thought it went very well today. Nag Champa ranks.
And the wizard.
And the wizard saying peace out until next time.
Wizard.
Bullet one. Yeah. What's your name? Damn nigga. That's 6. Oh, here I go, here I go, here I go. Okay, girls, what's my weakness? Man. Okay, then chillin', minding my business. Your soul looked around and I couldn't believe this. I swear, I stared, my knees no witness. This brother had it going over something kind of wicked. Had to kick it. I'm not shy, so I asked for the digits. I hope no, that don't make me see when I'm on flip side. Puts it in my hips, that I get back to my bag of tricks. And I wanna go with it, man, they wanna do a trick for liquor. Like a lollipop should be lit. Came to my senses and I chill for a bit. Don't know how you do the voodoo that you do, but when I'm this is hell, that make me wanna shoot. In the back, brother, wanna take your mother for a butt like that. Can you smile with the shake booty? If Roots could kill you, would be a movie or a shotgun bang. What's up with that thing? I wanna know, how does it hang? Straight up, wait up, hold up, Mr. Lover. Like Prince said, you're a sexy mother. As I like them real round. B-boys down by the mile. Full black skin with a smile. Bright as the sun, I wanna have some fun. Come and give me some of that yum chocolate chip honey dip. Can I get a scoop? Baby, take the ride in my coupe. You make me wanna shoot. You know I wanna shoot, baby. Well, let me bring it back to the subject.
I don't know this one.
Make you work up a sweat when you skip to a loo, my darling. Not falling in love, but I'm falling for you. Wanna get shot, bet you about $1, you a best under pressure. You say I'm gonna taste you. When to get your lips wet, cause it's time to have a test. On your mark, get set, go, let me shoot. To the next man in the three-piece suit. I take on my do, ray me cutie. Shoot Scooby-Dooby, like Scooby-Dooby. You a little you with your big jeans. You give me nice dreams, you make me wanna scream. Ooh, I like what you do. When you do what you do, you make me wanna shoot. Oh my goodness. Girl, look at him.
Funny thing is, I don't know the guy's rap as well.
Me wanna get with me, boom, but I'm wicked, it's business, you wanna do with me. I hit the skins for the hell of it, just for the hell of it, for the smell. Run with my mind and hit the hot run. Well, we just do a yard and have to sound like a
I don't know the girl's part better. It's fine.
So what you wanna do?
What you wanna do? I wanna shoot.
So that's that one. That was fun to do.
I can't believe we were allowed to get an insight of the creation of my favorite music video of all time, Lobby Bum. For those of you at home, don't forget to check out the song, Swans for Never.
Lobby Bum is my favorite music video too. I can't wait for his next song to come out. Nag Champarang seems to be very in touch with the current hip hop scene.
Hey Linda, look at the time. It's time to introduce our today's guest. We are proud to introduce Sam Chessman playing one of her original songs, We Fight Like Kings. Give it up for Sam Chessman.
Woo!
Our castle is under attack, waiting for the moment to strike back. Grab your arrows from your safe, shoot high now before it's too late. Wander through the halls, wonder how we lost it all, and suddenly fell to our knees. We fly like kings with rusted swords, our gold.
Thanks, Sam, for joining today's show. We are always happy to showcase local talent here on the Journal. You're welcome back at any time. Well, folks, that's all the time we have for today's show, so don't forget to tune in next time for more original work from the students of Centennial College. For Linda Mensah, I'm Jeyanthan Jeyaratnam. Thanks for watching.
Shout out Sydney Chessman, your daughter rocks.